Alright guys, this is my fishing journal back here with another video. Today I'm going to talk to you about frog fishing basics and what kind of frogs I like to use. Now if you follow my YouTube page or my Instagram page, at my fishing journal on Instagram by the way, you're going to notice that I am big into frog fishing. So here are just a few of my favorite frogs I'm going to show you. They're all different in their own way and they're all great for catching fish. Now, I just ordered Lake Fork trailer hooks from Bass Pro Shops that I'll probably be doing an unboxing in a couple days for that, so I'm going to start adding those to my frogs. But let's start out with this one right here. This one is just a KVD frog. It's got like a silverish bottom to it. It's brown with black flake, and the legs are green and white. Now, this is a newer frog, so what I like to do with all my frogs is trim the legs up on them a little bit. These legs are very long, and sometimes when a bass comes up to eat your frog, sometimes he'll just grab the legs, which are going to create a big strike, but he won't actually grab the hook. So you want the legs to be short enough to where the bass doesn't grab them, but long enough to where he can still notice them. Now, I'm also going to do some frog modifications with my pliers that'll probably be done in a later video. You want to try to bend your hooks out a little bit. I can't do it with my hands. But that'll allow you to get a little bit better hookup ratio, and we all know if you're a frog fisherman that the hookup ratio when fishing hollow body frogs is not always the best. So yeah, this is a frog I like to use a lot. Here is I believe this is a Bass Pro Shops Kermie, as well as these two right here. This is a very nice frog. The hooks I like on this one because they are very thick and they have a good backbone to them. These legs I also need to trim up a little bit, but this will be a frog I use quite often in the summer months. Right here, if you're looking for a cheaper version of a frog, I honestly can't tell you what brand this is, but I think I got this at Walmart, honestly. And the legs are already trimmed pretty short on this one, was what I like, but the hooks, I feel like when you push down the hollow body, they don't expose themselves very well, but they are sharp hooks. They are very good hooks. So for the price, I do think this frog is a good price, but I think there is some better ones out there. Now, of course, what a bass is going to see when you're frog fishing is the bottom, and it's always good to have different colored bottoms. It doesn't matter if your top is all pink or all white or all whatever color you have. It just matters what the bottom looks like. Now, this is obviously a black color, so this is going to work better on like cloudier days, which is a good day to throw a frog anyway. Now these legs are clearly too long. I think one of my most important things with frog is trim your legs. Don't trim them too far, but like this one, just give it a nice little trim. The legs will still be fine. The bass are still going to see it. It's not going to have too big of an effect, but I think it does help your bites better. These hooks are very good. This is the Bass Pro Shops Kermie, by the way, I believe. The hooks are very sharp, and I do think that this is one of the better frogs in the market today. It's going to be a little bit more pricey. I think they're $8 or so at my Bass Pro. But that's a good frog. Here's another Bass Pro Shops Kermie. I actually was fishing the other day in a smaller pond, and I had lost this frog in a tree in the summer, and the water had receded enough where I could go out and actually get this frog back. So this frog was hanging in the tree for about 4 months. But it did actually catch me a good bass before it went flying in a tree. But as you can see, I already trimmed these legs up, if you can tell right there. Right here is a Spro popping frog. The legs are good on this, pretty good on this. These hooks definitely need modified a little bit. Always try to bring your hooks out as much as you can with pliers or so you can really get better hook sets on those. And what you're going to want to do with this frog, a lot of people say that they don't work well in cover, but I think they do work well in cover, like matted grass or something like that. It doesn't really get tangled up too bad, but it really helps you make a disturbance in the water, this little lip it has right here. Of course, this one's yellow with a white bottom. I like a lot of clear bottoms, like here's white with black, here's white, and here's like a silver, but this one's black just in case it's a little bit cloudier day out. But what you're going to want to do with the rod and reel, I actually just ordered a brand new rod and reel. I ordered a 7'3" heavy action rod. It's a Duckett Terex, and I'm going to be getting a Lew's Super Duty reel. You want a faster gear ratio because if a lot of times when you're fishing frogs, a bass will come up, it'll miss your frog, and you want to reel that thing in as quick as possible so you can get it right back in the same spot, because a lot of times when you cast it back out there, they'll get a bite. So I'll probably go into more detail in a later video with that. So make sure you guys subscribe, and make sure you like my Instagram page at My Fishing Journal. And if you have any video suggestions, just go ahead and comment below, and I'll shoot you with a video a little bit later. Thanks.